Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Hungarian ebook before it's gone. Today's topic is how to speak more of your target language, specificity, and can-do checklists. How much of your target language can you speak right now? If your answer is not much, there is a way to speak more, even if you're learning on your own. In this episode, you'll discover 1. How specific goals can get you speaking more, and 2. How you can apply this learning tactic with our learning program or any other resource. But first, listen up. Here are this month's new lessons and resources. First, the Going Sightseeing Conversation Cheat Sheet. What country or city would you like to visit? With this PDF cheat sheet, you'll be able to talk about where you want to go, and you'll master all the common words and phrases for sightseeing. Second, the Most Common Nouns PDF ebook. You'll master over 90 common nouns with this bonus PDF picture ebook. You can download and review on any device. Third, can you talk about hairstyles? Would you be able to get a haircut in your target language? If not, then this 1-minute lesson is just what you need. Fourth, phrases to use with your doctor. I have an appointment. I don't feel well. My throat hurts. You'll learn how to say these phrases and much more. Fifth, can you talk about books in your target language? Learn how to say novel, author, thriller, and much more with this quick vocab bonus. To get your free resources, click the link in the description below right now. They're yours to keep forever. Okay, let's jump into today's topic. How to speak more of your target language, specificity and can-do checklists. Every learner wants to speak more in their target language, and yet speaking is almost always the weakest skill for most learners. So, how do you fix this? How do you speak more? Keep watching. These tips will apply to solo learners and those with a conversation partner. First, let's put language learning aside. Let's say you wanted to speak more about a certain topic in your native language. What would that depend on? The length of that conversation depends on how much you know about that topic, right? If you don't know much, that conversation won't last long. If you know a lot, you could go on for hours. It's the same with language learning. The more words and phrases you know around a certain topic, the more you can speak. It's a top-down approach. Pick a topic, for example, weather, and work your way down. Learn the relevant words, phrases, and questions for that topic. For example, what's the weather like? It's nice weather. It's sunny. It's windy. I like sunny weather. I don't like rain. The more lines you come up with, the more you'll be able to talk about the weather in your target language. The point is, if you want to speak more, you should start with a specific topic. Sounds obvious, right? So why don't most learners do this? Most learners don't do this because they're just passively following a learning resource without going after what they specifically want. It's much easier to follow a textbook than to stop, think about what you want to talk about, and go off in that direction. Of course, you should keep using your textbook or other existing resource. You can do both. Follow a resource and pursue specific topics. But here are a few reasons why this tactic is so powerful. First, specific goals always beat vague goals. For example, between setting goals like, I want to save money, and I want to save $50, you're more likely to succeed with the $50 goal. But because you have a specific number to look for and measure, you won't stop until that $0 becomes $10, then $20, and then $50. Same with language learning. Between, I want to learn more words, and I want to learn 20 words, you'll do much better with the specific goal. Second, you get to speak more sooner. You can go try the general approach of learning the 2,000 most common words, but that will take a long time and it won't get you speaking any faster. But if you pick a specific topic and get all the words and phrases for it, you'll be much better off. 3. So you know what to focus on. Again, knowing what to focus on helps you learn and progress faster. Otherwise, if you're just going through a textbook with no specific goal in mind, you'll spend months on learning a language and never see any real progress. So remember, the more specific you are with what you want, the more likely you'll get it, because you'll know exactly what you're looking for. This is why we tell you to set small, measurable, meaning specific, monthly goals. Now, what kind of topics should you pick? That depends on you and your hobbies and interests. You can also start with common topics, like talking about yourself, your family, the weather, or your weekend plans. But to make it easy for you, here's what you can do. 1. Download our free PDF conversation task list. Pick a topic to start with, for example, talking about your family. Then, take lessons inside our learning program based on that topic. You'll learn practical conversations that you can use in real life. And as a result, you'll be able to talk more about your family. 2. Take 5 or 10 minutes and write out other lines that you'd want to use, either in that conversation or questions that someone may ask you, and get them translated with the help of our Premium Plus teacher. 3. Come up with your own topics that are interesting to you. Then repeat step 2. Come up with all the phrases, questions, and answers that could come up in that conversation. Write them out and get them translated with your Premium Plus teacher, or translate them with a translation software. You could try this, and it might not be perfect, but it could help you start and get you speaking a little bit more of your target language. The goal here is to be able to talk more about a specific topic, and as a result, speak more of your target language. So thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about what's your real reason for learning a language? If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! If you're learning a new language, there will be times when you'll struggle with the lesson, when you won't fully understand what you've learned, when you'll be in a rut, or when you just won't feel like you're making any progress. And that's totally normal. In this video, you'll learn what to do if you're not learning and how to overcome language learning struggles. Let's begin. Number 1, understand the mindset of a successful learner. Some learners are more successful than others. A key difference between successful learners and less successful learners is in the way they approach problems. Some learners rely completely on a learning program. If there's a grammar rule or word they don't understand, they get frustrated and blame the program. They don't look for solutions. Successful learners approach problems a little differently. If they encounter a problem, they look for a solution or ask for help instead of getting frustrated. You may feel frustrated at times, especially if you're a beginner, but how you choose to react will make all the difference. Number 2, set small, measurable, realistic goals with a deadline. Most learners fail because they set big, vague goals, like, I want to be fluent. When they realize they have no idea how to do that, they lose motivation and quit. The solution to this? Set small, measurable, realistic goals with a deadline. For example, finish 10 audio lessons by the end of this week. Learn 20 words by the end of this week. Speak 1 minute of conversation by the end of this month. Listen to lessons for just 5 minutes a day, every day this month. Now your goals are small and realistic enough to accomplish. They're specific and measurable, so you know when you reach them, and the deadline gives you a finish line. For example, either you learned all 20 words by Friday or you didn't. When you reach your goal, you gain a ton of confidence. This improves your chances of reaching your next goal because you've had experience reaching a goal and you understand the things you need to do to be successful. Number 3, read along with the lesson notes and lesson transcripts. Now, what if you're doing a lesson but you can't catch a word? Take advantage of the lesson notes and lesson transcripts and read along with the lesson. The lesson notes give you in-depth grammar and vocabulary explanations that are not available in the lesson. And the lesson notes give you the word-for-word transcript of everything said in the lesson. So if you want to pick up every word, read the transcript. Number 4, review, because repetition is the mother of all learning. If you're struggling with a particular word, grammar rule, or lesson, be sure to repeat and review it a few times. And then, come back a few days later and review it again. This same principle is used in our spaced repetition flashcards. The system quizzes you on words, then re-quizzes you in 3 days, then in 6 days, and so on. until the word gets embedded in your long-term memory. Some things you can do right now are download the lesson and lesson notes, save the words to your word bank, or even write down the words or grammar rules. Then come back to review them later. Number 5, reach out to our teachers and ask questions. If you're a Premium Plus member, you can easily get in touch with your teacher and get all of your points of confusion cleared up. Or you can always leave a comment on our lessons, and our teachers will get back to you. Remember, you're not alone. If you're struggling with a lesson, you can always get in touch with us. Number 6, take a break and go do something else. Another thing you can do is take a break and do something else that doesn't require much thinking. There's a reason our best ideas come while in the shower or while taking a walk. While you're on a break, your brain is more relaxed and starts making connections that you couldn't see when you were focused and stressed out. It's also why coming back to review things with a fresh mind can help you better understand the lessons you've taken. Number 7, downgrade your learning routine. If you're studying for 30 minutes a day and find yourself overwhelmed, or if you suddenly find yourself busy, the best thing to do is to reduce your study routine to something easier and more manageable. If you've been learning 30 minutes a day, drop down to 10 or 15 minutes. Even 5 minutes is good enough because language learning success comes with consistency. Quitting and coming back every 3 months won't work. This brings us to our next point. Number 8, remember, learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. Think about it. You can't cram for 5 hours and expect to remember everything you've studied. So just like with a marathon, it's okay to go slow and at your own pace, even if you're learning for just 5 minutes a day. Similarly, if you're having trouble understanding a grammar point or a lesson, don't let it bring you down. Learning a language is a marathon, a long-term game. The little points of confusion you have now are just small obstacles, and you'll fully understand them with time. So, if you're ready to finally learn a new language the fast, fun, and easy way, sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Signing up takes less than 30 seconds, and you'll start speaking from your very first lesson. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye! When learning a new language, we sometimes have a hard time with things like procrastination, discouragement, or failure. But don't panic. With a good strategy, you'll be able to overcome these difficulties. Are you ready to discover the 4 habits of successful learners? Number 1, optimize your time. When learning a language, it's important to dedicate time to your studies regularly, even if sometimes it's difficult. You're busy with school, work, family, or friends, but you can spread out your learning throughout the day. Study whenever you have small gaps of time in your busy schedule. This can be when you're on the metro, on your lunch break, or while you're exercising. Our podcast learning format fits perfectly into your tight schedule. Number 2, consistency with your chosen method. There are a lot of options when it comes to courses and learning materials. Switching from one method to another can confuse you and disrupt your progress. Focusing on one learning method will make a difference. Our method has been created and optimized by real teachers, so you can stick to it with confidence. Number 3, use your language background. Many languages share some commonalities. You can find words that look or sound similar, or even share the same grammar structure. A little bit of language background will give you an edge while learning. Number 4, study continuously. People are excited when they start learning a new language. The enthusiasm usually lasts until the first roadblock. This can lead to discouragement and procrastination. But don't burn yourself out. Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't try to learn it all at once. Break things down into more digestible chunks. Learning step by step might feel slow, but it's an efficient way to learn a language. With patience, motivation, and good resources, you'll master the language. Remember, you can't learn a language overnight, but with motivation and these daily lessons, you'll be on the road to fluency. Give it a try now. Sign up for your account. Just click the link in the description. Do you feel like you don't speak enough Hungarian? That you need to know more words? Then stick around. With these lessons, you'll pick up some of the most common words in just a few minutes. Now, this video is a small portion of our learning program. To get the full lessons, translations, and Fluency Fast study tools, click the link in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account. Hi everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to Conversational Phrases. In this lesson, you'll learn conversational phrases to comment on a joke. After watching this video, you'll be able to compliment or criticize anyone on their sense of humor. Now let's take a look at some conversational phrases.
Listen to the dialogue.
Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz!
Haha, olyan vicces vagy.
Listen to it again.
Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz!
What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe, breathe!
Haha, olyan vicces vagy.
Haha, you're so funny. First of all, let's listen to the joke again. What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe, breathe! That's
Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz!
Listen to it again.
Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz! Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz!
Now, how do you react to a joke? First, you'll need to learn how to say ha ha. That's
Haha. Haha.
Then you'll need to learn how to say you're so adjective. The pattern is
Olyan
adjective.
vagy.
This Hungarian sentence literally translates as so adjective are. But it means you're so adjective. For example, you're so funny.
Olyan vicces vagy. Olyan vicces vagy.
Here are a few more words you can use with the same pattern. Funny,
Vicces. Vicces.
funny,
Vicces.
awesome,
Csodás. Csodás.
awesome,
Csodás.
boring,
Unalmas. Unalmas.
boring,
Unalmas.
strange,
Furcsa. Furcsa.
strange.
Furcsa.
Let's look at some examples. Listen and repeat or speak along with the native speakers.
Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz!
Olyan csodás vagy.
What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe, breathe!
Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz!
You're so awesome.
Olyan csodás vagy.
Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz!
Olyan unalmas vagy.
What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe, breathe!
Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz!
You're so boring.
Olyan unalmas vagy.
Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz!
Olyan furcsa vagy.
What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe, breathe!
Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz!
You're so strange.
Olyan furcsa vagy.
Okay, now it's your turn. Do you remember what the joke was?
Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz!
Imagine you think it was awesome. Do you remember how to say awesome?
Csodás. Csodás.
Say, you're so awesome.
Olyan csodás vagy.
Now, react to the joke saying the other person is awesome.
Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz!
Olyan csodás vagy.
Now imagine you think it was boring. Do you remember how to say boring?
Unalmas. Unalmas.
Say, you're so boring.
Olyan unalmas vagy.
Now, react to the joke saying the other person is boring.
Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz!
Olyan unalmas vagy.
Now, imagine you think it was strange. Do you remember how to say strange?
Furcsa. Furcsa.
Say, you're so strange.
Olyan furcsa vagy.
Now, react to the joke saying the other person is strange.
Mit mond a zöld szőlőszem a lilának? Lélegezz, lélegezz!
Olyan furcsa vagy.
In this lesson, you learned new vocabulary and phrases you can use in your everyday life to compliment or criticize anyone on their sense of humor. You're now able to comment on a joke like a native speaker. Start by practicing in the comments below. Write a compliment to your fellow learners. Lastly, don't forget to click the link in the description and download your PDF cheat sheets. You'll get useful phrases you need for everyday life for free. See you in the next lesson. Bye! Remember, here's what you can do to learn all of these words by heart. Drill these words with our spaced repetition flashcards, which will help cement these words into your long-term memory. Save them to the word bank, your personal vocabulary collection, where you can print out your own study sheets, or review the words with our looped vocabulary slideshow and play it until you know all of the words. So click the link in the description right now and sign up for your free lifetime account to get these lessons and study tools.
Are you struggling to understand conversations in your target language? This video will improve your listening skills using practice dialogues. How do you know if your language skills are improving? Our team of teachers have designed a free quiz to determine your actual learning level. So click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for you. In this lesson, you'll listen to a dialogue with the text. Second, you'll review the key vocabulary, followed by the English translations. And finally, you'll review the dialogue with the text again to master what you learned. First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Mi ez?
Tominak a tengeri malaca.
Mit keres a teremben?
Szerintem éhes. A tanárnőnek van kajája?
Ja, Istenem, keresek valamit. Meg fogok őrülni.
Már nem kell, eszi a krétát. Én is megkóstolhatom?
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Megkóstol.
Try, taste.
Megkóstol. Megkóstol. Terem.
Classroom, hall.
Terem. terem. Keres.
Do.
Keres. Keres. Kréta.
Chalk.
Kréta. Kréta. Jaj, Istenem.
Oh my god.
Jaj, Istenem. Jaj, Istenem. Éhes.
Hungry.
Éhes. Éhes. Kaja.
Food.
Kaja. Kaja. Megőrül.
Go crazy.
Megőrül. Megőrül. Tengeri malac.
Guinea pig.
Tengeri malac. Tengeri malac.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Mi ez?
Tominak a tengeri malaca.
Mit keres a teremben?
Szerintem éhes. A tanárnőnek van kajája?
Ja, Istenem, keresek valamit. Meg fogok őrülni.
Már nem kell, eszi a krétát. Én is megkóstolhatom?
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for your learning level. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson. Are you struggling to understand conversations in your target language? This video will improve your listening skills using practice dialogues. How do you know if your language skills are improving? Our team of teachers have designed a free quiz to determine your actual learning level. So click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for you. In this lesson, you'll listen to a dialogue with the text. Second, you'll review the key vocabulary followed by the English translations. And finally, you'll review the dialogue with the text again to master what you learned. First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Halló, szia, Peti!
Hello, Susan.
Meglátogatunk este. Mit szólsz?
Hánykor? 9-kor érek haza.
Későn nem akarunk zavarni.
Nem zavartok, de akkor gyertek pénteken.
Az hanyadika?
6-a.
Oké, akkor 6-án.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Meglátogat.
Visit.
Mit szólsz?
How do you like that? What do you think about that?
Későn.
Late.
Hánykor?
What time?
Zavar.
Disturb. Bother.
Hanyadika?
What day? Date.
Akkor.
Then.
Hazaér.
Get home.
6-a.
The 6th.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Halló, szia, Peti!
Hello, Susan.
Meglátogatunk este. Mit szólsz?
Hánykor? 9-kor érek haza.
Későn nem akarunk zavarni.
Nem zavartok, de akkor gyertek pénteken.
Az hanyadika?
6-a.
Oké, akkor 6-án.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for your learning level. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Hi everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to Conversational Phrases. We've found that the best way to learn a language is to speak it from day one. And the best way to start speaking is to learn phrases that you'll use in real conversations. In this lesson, you'll learn conversational phrases to use when talking on the phone. After watching this video, you'll be able to ask for someone on the phone and to put someone on hold. And if you want to learn more vocabulary, phrases, and example sentences you can use in real-life situations, click the link in the description to download your Making a Phone Call PDF cheat sheet for free. Now, let's take a look at some conversational phrases.
Listen to the dialogue.
Jó napot! A felelős személlyel szeretnék beszélni.
Rendben, egy pillanat.
Once more with the English translation.
Jó napot! A felelős személlyel szeretnék beszélni.
Hello, I'd like to speak with the person in charge.
Rendben, egy pillanat.
Okay, just a moment. First of all, you'll need to learn how to say hello on the phone. That's
Jó napot! Jó napot!
Then you'll need to learn how to say, I'd like to speak with person. The pattern is person.
Vel, szeretnék beszélni.
This Hungarian sentence literally translates as person with I'd like to speak, but it means I'd like to speak with person. For example, hello, I'd like to speak with the person in charge.
Jó napot! A felelős személlyel szeretnék beszélni. Jó napot! A felelős személlyel szeretnék beszélni.
Now, how do you answer this question?
Rendben, egy pillanat.
Okay, just a moment. Listen to it again.
Rendben, egy pillanat. Rendben, egy pillanat.
This Hungarian sentence literally translates as, all right, one moment, but it means, okay, just a moment. Here are a few more phrases you can use with the same pattern to talk on the phone. The person in charge.
A felelős személy. A felelős személy.
A sales representative.
Egy értékesítési képviselő. Egy értékesítési képviselő.
The manager.
A menedzser. A menedzser.
Customer service.
Ügyfélszolgálat. Ügyfélszolgálat.
Let's look at some examples. Listen and repeat or speak along with the native speakers.
Egy értékesítési képviselővel szeretnék beszélni.
Rendben, egy pillanat.
A menedzserrel szeretnék beszélni.
Rendben, egy pillanat.
Az ügyfélszolgálattal szeretnék beszélni.
Rendben, egy pillanat.
Okay, now it's your turn. Do you remember how to say, I'd like to speak with person? Person.
Vel, szeretnék beszélni.
And how do you answer it?
Rendben, egy pillanat.
Imagine you want to talk to a sales representative. Do you remember how to say, a sales representative?
Egy értékesítési képviselő. Egy értékesítési képviselő.
Say, I'd like to speak with a sales representative.
Egy értékesítési képviselővel szeretnék beszélni.
Now say you want to talk to a sales representative and answer it.
Egy értékesítési képviselővel szeretnék beszélni.
Rendben, egy pillanat.
Now, imagine you want to talk to the manager. Do you remember how to say the manager?
A menedzser. A menedzser.
Say, I'd like to speak with the manager.
A menedzserrel szeretnék beszélni.
Now say you want to talk to the manager and answer it.
A menedzserrel szeretnék beszélni.
Rendben, egy pillanat.
Now imagine you want to talk to customer service. Do you remember how to say customer service?
Ügyfélszolgálat. Ügyfélszolgálat.
Say, I'd like to speak with customer service.
Az ügyfélszolgálattal szeretnék beszélni.
Now say you want to talk to customer service and answer it.
Az ügyfélszolgálattal szeretnék beszélni.
Rendben, egy pillanat.
In this lesson, you learned new vocabulary and phrases you can use in your everyday life to talk on the phone. You're now able to answer the phone like a native speaker. Start by practicing in the comments below. Tell us and your fellow learners whom you'd like to call. Lastly, don't forget to click the link in the description and download your PDF cheat sheets. You'll get useful phrases you need for everyday life for free. See you in the next lesson. Bye!
Are you struggling to understand conversations in your target language? This video will improve your listening skills using practice dialogues. How do you know if your language skills are improving? Our team of teachers have designed a free quiz to determine your actual learning level. So click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for you. In this lesson, you'll listen to a dialogue with the text. Second, you'll review the key vocabulary followed by the English translations. And finally, you'll review the dialogue with the text again to master what you learned. First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Az asztal a tévé előtt lesz.
Nem lesz jó, túl közel van. Szerintem tegyük az asztalt az ablak elé.
Az ablak alá a kanapé jön.
Hol lesz a tükör?
A konyha ajtó mellett.
Az ajtó mellé a pipagyűjteményem jön.
Remek.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary followed by the English translation.
Remek.
Swell. Great.
Tükör.
Mirror.
Mellett.
Next to.
Gyűjtemény.
Collection.
Elé.
In front of.
Közel.
Near. Close.
Asztal.
Table.
Előtt.
In front of.
Pipa.
Pipe.
Tévé.
TV.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Az asztal a tévé előtt lesz.
Nem lesz jó, túl közel van. Szerintem tegyük az asztalt az ablak elé.
Az ablak alá a kanapé jön.
Hol lesz a tükör?
A konyha ajtó mellett.
Az ajtó mellé a pipa gyűjteményem jön.
Remek.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for your learning level. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Okay, today's topic is 4 rules for staying motivated with language learning. You're going to learn 1. The mistake people make with motivation, 2. The 4 rules for motivation, and 3. How you can apply the 4 rules to your language learning. Do you wish you were more motivated about language learning? You watch motivational videos, you feel good for a second, but none of it sticks. This lesson may have some tips to help you. First, listen up. Here are this month's new lessons and resources. First, the 24-hour survival phrases cheat sheet. Traveling and want to learn a bit of the language? Then these survival phrases will help you with the first 24 hours. Second, the ultimate listening video master course. How good are your listening skills? Watch this free video master course to more easily understand native speakers. You can download it right now. Third, the 50 most common verbs all beginners must know. Do you know all of these verbs? If not, this lesson will drill the 50 most common verbs into your head. Just use the free audio slideshow tool inside. And fourth, 20 strategies for learning a language at home. Want to learn a language from the comfort of your own home? This 1-minute lesson gives you all the best tactics for learning languages. To get your free resources, click the link in the description below right now. They're yours to keep forever. Okay, let's jump into today's topic. 4 rules for staying motivated with language learning. Want to know how to really stay motivated? Then listen closely to these 4 rules. These rules might be a little different from the advice that you often hear. Ready? Rule number 1, action comes first. Are you the type of person who prefers to make things happen? Or are you the type that waits for things to happen to you? One of the best ways to stay motivated with language learning is to not think about motivation. Instead, take action and start learning. The mistake that most people make is that they have this backwards. They think they should wait to feel motivated first and then start learning. But really, it's the other way around. First, you do a language lesson. You learn a basic conversation. Then you do another. And then you start feeling like you can do more and learn more. You see results. So results bring motivation. Thinking about motivation does not bring motivation. Thinking about motivation is like reading an article about how to go outside for a run instead of actually going outside for a run. So action comes first. Rule number 2, always have an outside influence. It's very easy to lose motivation if you're learning language alone. So what do? Here are some examples. You get a study buddy. You hire a tutor. You join a meetup group. You plan a trip to a country where people speak that language. Or you sign up for a proficiency test, like many language learners do. Why do this? Because now you have other people depending on you. You have outside factors that keep you going with the language. For example, if you signed up for a language proficiency test, you know you have a few months to study and you have to take the test on a certain date. Someone is going to pass or fail you. This is a lot more motivating than learning alone. If you're learning with our program, you can get your own teacher with the Premium Plus plan. They'll hold you accountable, send you homework, and give you feedback. If you have a study buddy, well, now you have someone that expects you to show up and improve. And if they're better than you, that should give you extra motivation because you want to be at their level. So get some outside influence. The next rule is rule number 3. Always have a go-to study method. When you arrive at work or the gym, or when you start your homework, you always have that one thing you do first, right? What do you do? For example, with work, maybe the very first thing you do is check emails. Then you check your tasks for the week. After that, you get started. Well, you need to make the same kind of habits with language learning. You need a go-to study method that you're comfortable with, an easy starting point. And this totally depends on you and your style. Choose something you enjoy. Some people listen to audio lessons. Some people like flashcards. For some people, writing is easy. You can write out song lyrics and translate them. It's up to you. The point is, you should give yourself an easy first step to get you started and get into the flow of learning. If you're learning with our program, you can start with the Word of the Day email or do a quick 3-minute audio lesson. You can copy out the lesson dialogue, read through the lesson notes, or even easier, just review and re-listen to a lesson you took the day before. If you have your own go-to study method, you're already miles ahead of most learners. Leave a comment and tell us about it. And finally, rule number 4, always be working on something. So here, I want you to stop and think about your friends. Do you have a friend that's always up to something? Some project? They're working on a song, or they're making videos. They finish one thing and they start another. Well, if you wonder how they stay motivated, it's because they're always working on something. And this goes back to taking action. If you're not learning or working, you can't stay motivated. So you need to apply this to language learning. How? For example, like I mentioned in part 2 about outside influence, you can make a plan to travel to a country that speaks your target language. Or you can sign up for a language proficiency test. If you do that, you'll have something to look forward to, something to do. If you're traveling, you need to learn travel phrases. If you have a proficiency test coming up, you have to study grammar and do exercises. What else can you do? If you already have a textbook or workbook, make it a goal to finish that book. If you have a learning program, make it a goal to finish it or reach a certain level. If you're using our lessons, make it a goal to finish one learning pathway. Then, when you're done, give yourself something else to do, something to stick with, something to look forward to. So, let's recap. 1. Action comes first. 2. Always have an outside influence. 3. Always have a go-to study method. And 4. Always be working on something. So, thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about how to get a return on your language learning investment. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye!
Hi everyone, this is Lena from HungarianPod101.com. Today's top words topic is 10 reasons to learn Hungarian. Let's go! Ez egy szép nyelv. Ez egy szép nyelv. It's a beautiful language. Ez egy szép nyelv. It's a beautiful language. And that's true. Hungarian is a beautiful language. Magyar barátokkal beszélget. Magyar barátokkal beszélget. To chat with Hungarian friends. Magyar barátokkal beszélget. To chat with Hungarian friends. Sokkal érdekesebb a magyar nyelvet használni, ha magyar barátokkal beszélgetsz. Sokkal érdekesebb a magyar nyelvet használni, ha magyar barátokkal beszélgetsz. It's much more interesting to use the Hungarian language when you chat with Hungarian friends. Fordításokat csinál. Fordításokat csinál. To do translations. Fordításokat csinál. To do translations. A külföldi barátnőm magyar fordításokat csinál. A külföldi barátnőm magyar fordításokat csinál. My foreign friend does Hungarian translations. If you're someone doing that, please leave us a comment because, yeah, that's just amazing and we would like to share appreciation to that. Filmeket néz felirat nélkül. Filmeket néz felirat nélkül. To watch movies without subtitles. Filmeket néz felirat nélkül. To watch movies without subtitles. Ha elég jól tudsz magyarul, a magyar filmeket felirat nélkül nézheted. Ha elég jól tudsz magyarul, a magyar filmeket felirat nélkül nézheted. If you know Hungarian language well enough, then you can watch Hungarian movies without subtitles. Magyarországon él. Magyarországon él. To live in Hungary. Magyarországon él. To live in Hungary. A német barátnőm Magyarországon él. A német barátnőm Magyarországon él. My German friend lives in Hungary. I had some foreign friends living in Hungary, and they really enjoyed living in Hungary. Everybody said that the rent is cheap and the food is good. So what else you need? Több élvezetes vakációt tölt Magyarországon. Több élvezetes vakációt tölt Magyarországon. To have more enjoyable vacations in Hungary. Több élvezetes vakációt tölt Magyarországon. To have more enjoyable vacations in Hungary. A kollégám több élvezetes vakációt szeretne tölteni Magyarországon. A kollégám több élvezetes vakációt szeretne tölteni Magyarországon. My colleague wants to have more enjoyable vacations in Hungary. Megérti a dalszöveget. Megérti a dalszöveget. To understand song lyrics. Megérti a dalszöveget. To understand song lyrics. Megértetted ezt a dalszöveget? Megértetted ezt a dalszöveget? Did you understand this song's lyrics? Hungarian songs, sometimes they have some fun lyrics, and sometimes you can learn some contemporary slang from it. And what I really like about Hungarian songs or poems in general is that the vocabulary of Hungarian language is really rich and colorful, and we can express various things just in various ways. And I think it's very fun. I like playing with words. So if you're able to understand Hungarian lyrics, then I think you reached a pretty good level in Hungarian. And please try to aim for that because it's really, really fun. Barátokat szerez. Barátokat szerez. To make friends. Barátokat szerez. To make friends. Ha ismered az adott nyelvet, könnyebben szerzel új barátokat külföldön. Ha ismered az adott nyelvet, könnyebben szerzel új barátokat külföldön. If you know the language, you'll make new friends abroad easier. Hogy magyar rokonokkal tudjon telefonon beszélni. Hogy magyar rokonokkal tudjon telefonon beszélni. To be able to speak with Hungarian relatives on the phone. Hogy magyar rokonokkal tudjon telefonon beszélni. To be able to speak with Hungarian relatives on the phone. A barátnőm minden erejét a magyar tanulásba vetette, hogy a magyar rokonokkal tudjon telefonon beszélni. A barátnőm minden erejét a magyar tanulásba vetette, hogy a magyar rokonokkal tudjon telefonon beszélni. My friend gave all her energy to learning Hungarian so that she could speak with her Hungarian relatives on the phone. Magyar cégekkel üzletel. Magyar cégekkel üzletel. To do business with Hungarian companies. Magyar cégekkel üzletel. To do business with Hungarian companies. A főnököm magyar cégekkel üzletel. A főnököm magyar cégekkel üzletel. My boss does business with Hungarian companies. Thank you for watching our video. This is the end of our list. Please let us know if there is any other reason why you're studying Hungarian. Leave your comment in the comment section. Please check our site hungarianpod101.com. Please don't forget to subscribe and give us a like. And see you in the next video. Bye! Hello everyone, this is Hungarian Top Words and this is Lena again with you to teach you some awesome Hungarian phrases. Let's see today's topic. 10 phrases you never want to hear. Let's go! Our first example is Felszedtél pár kilót mostanában? Have you gained weight recently? Felszedtél pár kilót mostanában? Have you gained weight recently? Well, it's not the most pleasant question to hear. Yeah, but if you are bodybuilding, then maybe you're happy to hear that. Van egy őszhajszálad. You have a gray hair. Van egy őszhajszálad. You have a gray hair. It depends on the person, I guess. I also have a lot of gray hair, so it's... If someone says it, it's like... It's normal. I started to get them when I was at university, I guess. The stress. Yeah, but anyways, some people, I guess, are sensitive about it. Some people don't. Depends on the person, but if you want to be careful, then it's better not to mention. Én megmondtam. I told you so. Én megmondtam. I told you so. In situations when you already know that you made a mistake or something happened and then someone is just tells you this, it's like, it's so annoying. Like, stop it, I know. This is something that I also don't really like to hear, so yeah, it's just probably better to avoid using when you're around people that you're not so close with. But even with my friends, I'm like, okay. Ki vagy rúgva. You're fired. Our next one is ki vagy rúgva. You're fired. Yeah, this is bad. Nem miattad, hanem miattam. It's not you, it's me. Nem miattad, hanem miattam. It is not you, it is me. Köszönjük az önéletrajzát. A pozíciót már betöltötték. Thank you for your resume. However, the position has been filled. Köszönjük az önéletrajzát. A pozíciót már betöltötték. Thank you for your resume. However, the position has been filled. Yeah, this is very annoying when you're anticipating to get the job and the job interview went just fine and you are 100% confident that you're gonna get the job, and then you hear this and you're like, okay, yeah. But even if you hear this, just be positive and go for the next one. Más embereket is meg kellene ismernünk. We should see other people. Más embereket is meg kellene ismernünk. We should see other people. When you want to break up with your partner, but you don't want to give the direct suggestion right away, then you can say this as a comment, or you might hear it as a comment, and probably it's not the most pleasant thing to hear. when you're in a relationship. Ma nem tudom megadni a pénzed. I don't have your money today. Ma nem tudom megadni a pénzed. I don't have your money today. Beszélnünk kell. We need to talk. Beszélnünk kell. We need to talk. Yeah, we need to talk. It's something that you will eventually hear in your life in serious situations. So even if it's something that you don't want to hear, you're probably hearing. So be prepared. But normally it's not always dramatic that, oh, we need to talk. It's not like that. Bocsánat, elfelejtettem. Sorry, I forgot. Bocsánat, elfelejtettem. Sorry, I forgot. It can be annoying when it's something important that you're anticipating or expecting to happen and then it doesn't happen because the other person forgot it. Yeah, but what can you do? Just be patient and the situation will turn into a positive situation, hopefully. And that's the end. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please let us know which one you really don't like to hear in the comment section. And please check our website hungarianpod101.com for more great Hungarian content. And see you in the next video. Bye! Hello everyone, this is Lena and this is Hungarian Top Words. Today we are going to learn 10 phrases to amaze native speakers. Köszönöm, de igazság szerint nem ez az anyanyelvem. Thank you, but I'm not a native speaker actually. Köszönöm, de igazság szerint nem ez az anyanyelvem. Thank you, but I'm not a native speaker actually. If you are super fluent in the language and then people comment or even think that you are from that country and then you say that, then people are going to be really surprised. Mindössze 1 évbe telt, hogy megtanuljak folyékonyan beszélni. It took me only 1 year to become fluent. Mindössze 1 évbe telt, hogy megtanuljak folyékonyan beszélni. It took me only 1 year to become fluent. When people ask you how long have you been studying a language and then you say it took you just a year to become fluent, then it's definitely impressive. 3 éven belül anyanyelvi szinten fogok magyarul beszélni. I'll speak Hungarian like a native speaker in 3 years. 3 éven belül anyanyelvi szinten fogok magyarul beszélni. I'll speak Hungarian like a native speaker in 3 years. Please challenge yourself and let us know if it worked out. I'm really curious how long it took for our viewers to get in, not only into native level, but like just conversational level. Try it. 10 éve tanulok magyarul. I've been learning Hungarian for 10 years. 10 éve tanulok magyarul. I've been learning Hungarian for 10 years. How about you? How long have you been studying Hungarian? Please let us know in the comment section. Magyar filmeket felirat nélkül is tudok nézni. I can watch Hungarian movies without subtitles. Magyar filmeket felirat nélkül is tudok nézni. I can watch Hungarian movies without subtitles. To be able to watch Hungarian movies without subtitles, I think you have to be pretty much on a native speaker level. Depends on the movie too, but sometimes you hear slangs or regional language, then that could be a little bit difficult to understand. I think it's a good challenge to try how fluent you are to watch a movie without the subtitles and then, for example, have a discussion with your friends about the movie afterwards. That could be a really good practice. Meg tudok jegyezni 50 magyar szót egy nap alatt. I can memorize 50 Hungarian words a day. Meg tudok jegyezni 50 magyar szót egy nap alatt. I can memorize 50 Hungarian words a day. Memorizing 50 words a day is pretty impressive. I think I've never tried that much. A magyar nyelv szórakoztató és könnyen tanulható. Hungarian is fun and easy to learn. A magyar nyelv szórakoztató és könnyen tanulható. Hungarian is fun and easy to learn. That's right. Hungarian language is very interesting, I think. We have a lot of sounds, various ways how we can talk about something or even say a word. Because of that, our literature is pretty rich as well. If you're looking for a fun language, which is not really widespread yet, then please try out Hungarian. A magyar nyelven kívül egyéb nyelveken is beszélek. Apart from knowing Hungarian, I can speak a few other languages as well. A magyar nyelven kívül egyéb nyelveken is beszélek. Apart from knowing Hungarian, I can speak a few other languages as well. I speak Hungarian, English, and Japanese fluently. How about you? How many languages do you speak? Magamtól tanulok magyarul. I'm learning Hungarian all by myself. Magamtól tanulok magyarul. I'm learning Hungarian all by myself. That's very impressive, I think, if people ask you, how do you study Hungarian? And if you say, oh, it's all by myself because I'm interested, then they'll be both happy and impressed. I wonder if there are any sources in your country to study Hungarian, or are you going to language school, or do you take lessons from a teacher, or are you just studying on your own? I'm very interested, so please let us know in the comment section. Gyakran beszélek magyarul álmomban. I often speak in Hungarian in my dream. Gyakran beszélek magyarul álmomban. I often speak in Hungarian in my dream. That's a very interesting thing, that if you get to that level that you start to think and even dream in a foreign language, then probably you're really good at it. And this is the end of our list. If someone speaks your language and then they say one of these phrases, then how would you react? Please write about it in the comment section, and please like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check HungarianPod101.com for more Hungarian content, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye!
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Hungarian ebook before it's gone.